glad to have you here tonight for this awesome event. My name is Stephen Prescott. For those of you that don't know me, I am the Director of Modern Worship here at the church. And we are going to celebrate the gift of God in music tonight. And we're really blessed to have Johnny with us. Before I introduce him, though, I'm going to read my grocery list of things here. If you can, please remember to silence your phones. And if you need to leave to go to the restroom or to pick up a phone call or something, please enter and exit in between pieces. I'm sorry. Don't move while he's playing if you can. And then the restrooms, if you didn't see, are down the hall from the way that you came in. Let me talk about this guy, Johnny, who I love. Those of you who have worshiped here see him worship with us every week. And you may not know that he is so much more than just a bass player and a worship leader. He is a multi-talented, multi-instrumental singer, songwriter, recording artist, music graduate, music teacher. He does everything. We're so glad to have him. Please help me welcome Johnny Ritchie.
All right. Welcome. Thank you for being here, each and every one of you. Some all the way from Post Falls, some all the way from right down the street. And the journey is appreciated. I promise you, it is very appreciated. That song was called Gollywog's Cakewalk. It was by Debussy. It's from a suite of songs, part of the Children's Corner suite. So this was a suite that Debussy, a French composer, around the early 1800s, he wrote for his daughter, and all of the songs are supposed to be very playful and, have a simple touch to them with very complex voicings and melodies. The next piece you're about to hear is a piece by Brahms. It's a ballade in B major. A ballade is, you can think of it sort of like a lullaby. It's supposed to be a very just sweet, emotional piece of music. So please try not to fall asleep. If you do, though, you're in a safe place. So thank you for being here. Thank you. We're moving into another Debussy suite. This time more songs, part of the whole suite, instead of just one. This is known as Suite Bergamesque. The most popular piece from this is Clair de Lune. You probably know the song even if you don't recognize the name. So I hope you enjoy this collection. This is something that I have been personally working on, this entire suite, since college. In college, since college, now. One day I'd like to do the whole thing. However, you get 3/4 tonight. So, you know, I'll bargain with you. I hope you enjoy. All right, we're cooking now. That was my grandma's favorite piece, Claire de Lune. Always going to be a special song for me. This next one is a Rachmaninoff piece. I'm not going to say too much about this until afterwards, and you'll see why. But Rachmaninoff, really crazy dude, could reach the distance of a 13th interval. For those of you that don't know, average piano-sized hands, you're lucky if you get an octave, which is an 8. So he's like this far. The man was insane. And because of that, it allowed him to write really, really, really unique music that no one can play, exactly. And it creates a challenge. So bear with me, is all I'm going to say. Enjoy. Awesome. So the thing I was going to say afterwards was that was the first time I played that in front of an audience. So thank you for being my guinea pigs. All right. We're coming to that point of the evening. We're almost done. But first, I want to try something a little unconventional. You guys are here. It's a pretty intimate crowd. That's one of my students back there. There's another student. Raise your hand. By the way, raise your hand if you're a student here. Awesome. You guys are going to go far, okay? Being here, you're going to go far, all right? Thank you for coming, all of you. I want to do sort of a Q&A type of thing. If there's anything that you want to ask me, that you're curious about, anything about the performance, anything about the songs, what goes into a performance like this, now's your time. Yeah, and it does. That piece took me 2 years to learn, and that's pretty much playing it 2 or 3 times a day, every day for 2 years. It started as a pandemic project because I had the time, and then I made the time, and it has now become my life. To go more on that, the sonata itself is made up of 3 movements. This is the second movement that you just heard. The first and the third are like hundreds beyond that. And I'm currently learning the first one as well. So in 2026, let's do this again. Any other questions? Yeah. I don't know. I'm not thinking. I'm fully committed to what's happening. All of my thoughts, they're meaningless. I don't need to think when I'm doing this. This is, the way I prepare is that it comes out. It's like breathing. Do you think to breathe? No. Can you think to breathe? Yes. So I sort of approach that philosophy of I'm breathing through this. This is me. I am interpreting notes on a page that somebody who's dead now wrote a long time ago. And that can be a challenge, especially if you're thinking. So for me, I like to get so prepared that when I sit down, I don't have to think about what's coming next. I don't have to worry about this one particular section. I'm looking at the whole thing as a whole, and I'm breathing through it. Does that make sense? Yes. Great. Yeah. No. I wouldn't say play faster, play forward. So keep going. I tell my students this all the time. If you miss a note, I don't care. I want to hear the next note. I don't want you to go back and get that note right. I would rather you keep going and finish the piece. I'll use the analogy a lot of the times. If you're going on a hike, and let's say, there's a tree limb or a tree root sticking up in the middle of the path. Let's say you trip on it. Are you going to go all the way back to the beginning of the path just so you can step over it the next time? No. That would be exhausting, and the whole time you're psyching yourself up. Oh man, I hope I don't trip over that one root, you're focused on that mistake. In your practice, it's going to make the music that comes after it 20 times harder because all your energy and all your focus is going to that one specific spot. So I don't think playing faster is the right terminology for me. I can see where he's coming from that. But I think honestly playing forward and maybe taking it a hair slower might be more beneficial. Anything else? Yeah. Oh yeah. So that last piece, the Rachmaninoff, you noticed it's got a lot of weird clashing tones to it. There's a lot of moments in it, right? But then it goes, it releases. I've sort of leaned into that in my own compositions, that we need more crunchiness because that makes the release 20 times better. And it's sort of like life a little bit. You know, if life is putting you through the ringer a little bit and you can somehow just persevere, getting out on the other side, you're going to go, wow, what an amazing experience I just went through. It may have been completely devastating, but I'm a stronger, better, more knowledgeable person because of it. And I think the artists that I choose from and the songs that I write on my own, I think they influence each other. I think the more that I write songs, the more I want to find artists that are weird, that have that crunchy moment with a beautiful release. And the more artists I find like that and learn their music, the more I want to write new and interesting things and try to incorporate what I have learned. All of the music that I make is just an expression of what's going on in my mind. And I know that's kind of scary for some people, but I think they go hand in hand. I think I'm influenced by what I play, and what I write influences what I'm about to play. Anything else? Yeah. Absolutely. All right, this is going to be a little awkward because I don't have a boom stand. I guess I could have grabbed one real quick, but whatever. We're going to go with it. This is the latest song I just wrote. It's untitled yet. My neighbor thinks it should be called something like Out of Breath or Catch My Breath or something. I have no idea what I'm going to call it. So, untitled. But I couldn't catch my breath, even if I wanted to, 'cause I'm afraid how to breathe when I'm with you. Oh, you've got some superpower, a stronghold on me, but I don't mind one bit. I kinda like it. You can keep it up. I won't make a fuss. What more could you want? But I couldn't catch my breath, 'cause I forget how to breathe when I'm with you. You've got some sort of special aura shrouding your presence, but I don't mind one bit. I kinda like that. My eyes are ablaze, but I don't need my shades. What more could you want? But I couldn't catch my breath, even if I wanted to, 'cause I forget how to breathe when I'm with you. And I couldn't catch my balance, even if I wanted to, 'cause I go weak in the knees when I see you. What more could you want? What more could you want? Oh, what more could you want? Yeah. Thank you. Wasn't expecting to play that. Yeah, of course, of course. Anything else? Yeah, what's up? You want me to play the song now? I will do it, just for you. All right. Thank you, everybody, so much for being here again. I want to thank a few other people. I, too, have a laundry list, so bear with me. I want to thank the pastors here, Daniel White and Jamie Fiorino. They're amazing. I'm thankful to have met both of them, and I'm thankful that they have allowed us to be here tonight and use this space and fill it with music. So thank you to them. I want to say a special thank you to Debbie McConnell. She's back there in the sound booth. She's making everything sound good tonight. She's making sure everything's running smoothly. There's so many things she did I have no idea how to do. So we could not do this without her. Also in the booth back there, we have Ian Kindle. Ian is a fantastic guy. I'm really glad to have met him as well. And he is off putting this on the live stream. So this is also out to, people on the internet. Hello, internet. Hi, Mary. Thanks, Mary. I want to thank Rachel Voigt as well. She was the first person I contacted to put this all together. And if you don't know who she is, she's the secretary/ship captain around here. Nothing would get done without her. So very thankful for her. And last but not least, I'm very thankful for Stefan right here. You heard him earlier. He's been a great mentor to have, a great role model, and a good friend. And I'm thankful that he volunteered to be here tonight. Without further ado, we are going to do the last song. This is a Beethoven piece. It's the first movement of Sonata in C minor. Enjoy.